Hello guys, welcome back. In this tutorial we are coming to look at how to edit our ToDo application which we've posted to the database. Okay, so we ended here in the previous video. When you click, you can see that it has fetched item 1 from the database. When you click the second one, it has fetched item 2 from the database. Alright, so we'll put in the necessary information here so that we see what is fetched at item 1. So we now create a page called edit.php. Edit.php. Inside our edit.php, I'll copy the items from this side, paste it at edit. It will look similar, but guess that we'll be adding some touches to it. So this is our edit.php. Then inside the input tags, we put our value parameter here. In there, we will put our PHP code there. Okay. Inside the text, we will put our PHP program to fetch. So once you click on it, to fetch the items of that record inside our text input for us to edit. Okay. Alright, so go back to the index. That'll be post. Okay, our post request is here. I would want to create the edit tool here, edit API here. So what will happen is that I'll write another PHP code which should be similar to this one. So I'll have edit, let me see, edit ToDo. Alright, edit underscore ToDo. So this will have to reflect in our submit button here. So there should be edit underscore ToDo. So inside our post, you make here the same thing. It will become the same, but here instead of inserting to make it update, to be update my ToDo, then we have to set title to be equal to the one which we are entering now, which will be title, comma, then activity also will now be equal to activity. Beautiful. Alright, so once it is being done, we say data has been updated successfully. So it should be data has been updated successfully. Alright, so once it is done, it should go back to index, or no, let's it should go back to fetch, so that we see the data which has been updated, fetch.php. Alright, I think we are done with our update API. So let's go back to our edit. In here we'll be fetching the record in here. So we create our PHP. I'll show you what I'm coming to do, what I mean by we'll fetch our record. So we say I've written this code, so I have to copy. I'm coming. I don't want to stress myself, so let me show you what I'm coming to do. Oh no, not here. I'm actually lazy at typing, so let me just button, and from my database table, that ID is equal to the option number which is in the URL. It should display this for me. So once it gets this value from the database table, you now echo it in the value tag. So say PHP, then say echo dollar the title. So this side will be the title for this one. Then the value will be in between the tags, the opening and closing tag, not a value parameter. So echo dollar desk. So we have this. So once I go to my page, refresh this, I'll see my code here. So undefined variable connection. So it means I need to bring the database table connection here. So we say require underscore ones db with PHP. So we have the go this way. Let me put here into bracket. Alright, so once I refresh, you see, so this is the record in our table, and this is the description item, the activity presentation. So when I go back to activity and I click on this one, activity 2, which is repair my phone, when I click on it, it will pick the ID, and I'll bring whatever this ID is related to inside my. So once I click, I add maybe 1, I add here maybe 2, and I try to update it. You see, it has updated successfully. So when I go back to, you get it. Okay, so now the reason why all the record is being changed is that I didn't set the ID parameter. So I should have said, alright, so once I set the record here, so now here is it. You see, I didn't set the ID parameter with respect to what you are trying to update. So I will set that one here, where ID equals okay, so I'll remove the code from here. I'll remove it from here and push it to edit. So I'll put it here. Now set the ID to be equal to the post here. So okay, and here should be empty. Alright, so once I submit, you will see that the ID will be to be updated with respect to ID. So let me refresh. Let me edit this one. Now updated. Okay. So once I submit, you see, so it has updated only this ID. Get it? So when I come here, let me remove the one, and also remove this one. Update. You see that it has updated